Running a video business is great. Having to constantly find new clients sucks. If you clicked on this, you're probably looking for how to make consistent money doing video or being a video business owner. I'm Dave Lisowski, host of How to Win with Video, and the video that I'm about to cut to is a snippet of an interview that I did with David Bibiano. David is the creator of the Real Deal Video Strategist Club, where one of the main things that they teach is getting video retainer deals. What this is basically a long-term contract with a client where it says you are going to create X amount of videos over Y amount of time for Z amount of dollars. One of the biggest benefits for you, the video creator, is predictable income. Look, let's be real, that is the worst part of running a video business or being a videographer, not knowing where the next gig or the next project is coming from. Lucky for you, you're not alone. There are plenty of other people who have been in the same position as you and struggled trying to figure out how to make predictable income as a video business owner. You're about to hear David talk about the benefits of these video retainer deals, not just for you, the video business owner, but also for the clients. Hopefully this shifts your mindset a little bit and you're able to take this into sales meetings where you're showing different clients the value of these video retainer deals. If this is something that you're looking to get into, but you're struggling with right now, leave a comment below with what you feel is holding you back most from being able to sell these types of deals. Now I'm going to throw it over to David. Here we go. One of the things that I wanted to kind of loop in on, though, is I know that for your production agency, you're doing a lot of like big term, long-term retainer deals. And I'm not sure if that's something that's getting pushed as much in the Real Deal program, but can you kind of like touch on that from the perspective of the businesses you're working with? What is the major benefit or advantage to them for signing on to like a content creation and video strategy retainer deal?
Huge benefits. So, and I'll talk about the benefits for the client as well as for the video production company, whoever's going to do it. So for the client, listen, like I said, smart companies are leaning into video. They know they need it and they know they need consistency with it. So companies that say, okay, listen, we're going to create X amount of videos over this period of time and we're willing to pay X amount of dollars to make that happen. What's happening for them is they are getting consistent content that's coming out regularly and has a specific purpose. So it's not like on again, off again, on again, off again. And they are right now educating their customers or potential customers at a much higher level. Right now, you cannot over communicate with your customers. It doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're selling, homes, you're selling cars, you're selling some sort of service, you cannot over communicate right now because the world is in a weird place, and you being front and center as a business and communicating your value is extremely important right now. So the clients that are digging into that and really laying out a long-term strategy are seeing those big time results. The return on investment is huge. And a lot of times, like say for instance, they pay $50,000. That's the term of the contract. They're getting a return on investment before they've even paid that contract off, right? They might have $250,000 in revenue that's built off of that video strategy. And they're only, X amount of dollars into actually paying for the strategy. So it's cool for them to get a return before they ever even pay off the deal. And then from the video standpoint, if you're a video strategist, you open yourself up to so much. Your cash flow is spread out over a period of time, right? So you have consistent cash flow that's coming into your business. It's regular. So you have that stability. You also stretch out your workflow. So you're not bottlenecked on like, I just landed this giant client and I'm going to tackle it all month. Right. And we're going to do it in 1 month. Now we're going to spread this out over 7 months. And what that allows you to do is not abandon your sales process and your sales pipeline where you're so focused in on 1 month and you're so busy creating that you forget to continue to sell. But you're like, okay, listen, I'm going to work for 4 days for this company this month. And I've got 26 other days during the month where I can either work with other clients or work on my sales or work on my networking. And it spreads everything out so smooth. And once you got like 3 or 4 retainer contracts stacked on top of each other, and you've got this consistent wave of income coming in, Next level, dude. Next level.
That's huge, because that seems to be the biggest problem that video creators and video strategists, and really anyone in the creative field, has. It's that wave where you have the high months where maybe you get several deals or a huge deal all at once, and then you're rushing. All your focus is going into that. And then in that time, you feel great because you're getting shit done. But then you're like, oh my God, I forgot that I also run a business. It's like you've been putting all this work into someone else's rather than putting it into yours. And then you hit that spiral down and you have to bounce back. And it's just this wave function that keeps going on and on. And so what you've done effectively here with these retainer deals is said, no, I don't like that anymore. Let's just level this out and kind of continue this upward growth trend, right?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. So at this point, about 85% of my work is retainer based. I very rarely take one-off projects because it's more effective time wise. It's in business, you're an entrepreneur, you're running business, cash flow is extremely important. So knowing that I have contracted and guaranteed an X amount of dollars coming in every month, $15, $20, $25, $30,000, whatever it is every month, you have the ability to make so much better business decisions when you're not in a place of desperation and you have that coming in. It's if there's one thing that I would suggest to somebody that wants to run their own company is get to a point where you're on retainer contracts with your clients, and then it's exponential growth at that point.